I always have an itch to short. So I see where we are. Let's go to the Discord. So we're in AM pump time. We have a green here. Let's go here. We look at the 1 day. We have structural weakness all the way down to 110,896. In the past 1 hour, we've gone up to 111,500. Okay, but that 110 is still weak. Now this is prime AM pump time. It's 9 o'clock, guys. So let me show you how I stagger into the trade. So I think I have $8,000 here. Okay, I do have 2 limit orders, but I don't rely on limit orders. These are pings, so I can hear them from the other room with the audio turned up loud. This is kind of like what I'm going to teach you in the Zoom. In any case, so look at the gap. It's $100,000. That means I have nothing in the trade. So it's still pump time. We're in the middle numbers. But let's say you want to just ease in a little bit. The trick is to watch your differential here. So look, see, it's failing in the middle numbers. So I could do a little hack attack. Now it's $162,000 liquidation. Little hack attack. Oh, and before I start, hold on. I just started with this. I take a screenshot here. This creates the baseline. If you don't have my screenshot tool, it's in the Oracle link room. Okay, you can find that here under Oracle links. All right, everything is there. So let's go here. So we're still, green is coming on. I expect a reactionary pump, but I like to short. I'm devious. So we can scale in slowly. So I have the picture. Always go to perpetual futures. So I have some pingers up here, so I don't have to sit here and watch. We're failing in the middles, but I'm cautious because it's 9:30 yet. But my gap now is $35,000 or $30,000. So I have plenty of room. And even if you're a little guy, you can do it like this until your gap becomes 4,000 if you want to be safe. Look, see, we're dropping. Look at the number. I don't even need this anymore. Okay? Trade by number. So now look at my gap. I could put a little more in. 143,000 was liquidation. Now it's 130,000. Current price is 111. That means I have plenty of more meat to put in the trade. Leverage. Leverage is your time velocity. No longer does it mean that you're going to be liquidated. If you have the $3,000 gap, well, that's where the protection is. This is your protection. Never trade on isolated. You can never use high leverage. My leverage is 87x. Yeah, but I scale in my trade properly. I wait. I'm cautious of the time of day, the known pump times. We have a pump at the stock market open at 9:30. This is why I'm cautiously going in, even though 111 already broke. I am prepared to add money all the way to 112 because I know that when I look here at my Coinbase 1 hour chart, okay, it tells me that everything below 111 is structurally weak. We're only pumping at the moment because it's AM pump time. Where do you learn about these pump times? In my free Discord. If you go to OTEC Strategies, right here, okay. Oh, this is great. This is new. You want to have an 86x. That's where I trade. $3,000 gap. A little slower on Ethereum. $300 gap. In short, not short or long, but just in general. Coordinates over candles. That's the law. Awareness of critical times. I'm telling you, a pump could be incoming. So I'm not going crazy right now. If stuck waiting for an entry, walk away. Use what? The Coinbase 1 hour chart. When you're in a trade, use the Coinbase 1 hour chart. Can you imagine? Let's go back here. If you were short, oh, I'm doing a free Zoom for everybody. It's going to be epic. Imagine if you were long. You walk away from your computer and you see this. All you do is go back and collect your money. At 86x, that's a nice hit. That's a 1 hour chart. Okay? What about yesterday? Okay, let's go all the way back. It's funny, I tell them every move that's going to appear when there's going to be a pump, a dump, everything. you can get into my Discord right below the video. Click show more. Sign up for Bitunex first. It is the single greatest exchange. I'm probably going into profit already, but I'm too small in my trade size. The gap is too big. I'll sprinkle in a little more. Once we start breaking lower coordinates, then I'll add more money. Right now, I have a gap of like $16,000, $15,000. That means I can add more to my trade. Now, let's do 777, which what happens to my gap? The gap is the liquidation price, the differential between liquidation and the current price. This is going to tighten it. Okay, now here we are. It's 118. Now I'm heavier in the trade. So we have to go to 118,000 to liquidate me. I have a $7,000 gap. That means I have more money to add to the trade when the time is appropriate. If it pumps, great, I'll add then. Shorting is my preference. This is how I set up for epic shorts when Bitcoin is weak. Target close. Where do you want to be? You really want to be around 20 or 30% when you close. Okay, 20 or 30%. Not here. You got to cover fees and slippage. Another way to tell if you're profitable, okay, we are dropping. Okay, code name, Wicked Wipe. Do we want to do this? This will take away a lot of our protective gap. No, I'm not going to do it yet. But what you can see now is we're up 7%, $113. 8%, 9%. It hasn't broken yet. We like to, now the coordinates are coming. They are 226, 113, and 086. Write it down, 226, 113, 086. Now we begin the hammer. And my wallet's probably going up. Yeah, it's called a floating wallet. Okay, in real time, you can see where you are. But again, you don't want to close at 10%. You want to be 20, 30%. But if you need to get out of a trade, okay, and you're up, according to your wallet, you can close the trade. Reposition. Doesn't matter what the percentage is. This is the benefit of Bitunex. This is an amazing exchange. It's my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm just going to take this 10%. I like to wait. We call this now tossing a dwarf. Look, it might go up. Let's see. It's got to hit the coordinates. It's still AM pump time. We are in front of a major potential pump that comes at 9:30 a.m. So let's take a picture of the price, everyone. 357. Okay, check this out. The price is going up. Look at the screenshot. 357. This is why we exited. We didn't want to get caught down there. All of our funds are intact. Hold on. We have open orders. Those are useless when we're manually trading in real time. Cancel all. Boom. Look at her running. We are not in trade. We just extracted funds. I was able to show you how to slide into the trade. Epic. Now we wait. The money is made waiting. Most people won't tell you this, but it's true. The money is made waiting. So I'm going to wait for my entry. I know that 9:30, there's a bus that comes flying through called the stock market open. I know that the number is still in the middles. We have not breached the containment numbers yet. 226, 113, and 086. Each one of those numbers is like a sledgehammer pounding on a pane of glass. Eventually, it's going to break. The 086 is when it's weakening, but not about to break. The 086 softens it for the breaker. Once 111,000 breaks and it is softened, we wait. We watch it go to like 110, $888. And then you know what happens? Boom, humanity kicks in, they buy the dip. And when they buy the dip, we know that once it breaks, it's already shattered glass. And we just kneecap them with a wicked short. Very easy. We call it playing by the coordinates. I only teach this in my Discord. And I only teach it to people who are trading under me in Bitunex. Okay? You don't have to buy anything. Nothing. Click the link and then find my Discord link and join. If you come in and we say hello and you say nothing back, within about an hour you'll be banned. That's how it goes. We want humans, not bots. We are a very elite, exclusive group. This Discord has been running with the same people now for exactly 6 years. It's like nothing like it. So right now we have 380. Hold up. Let's begin the nuclear assault. We start Oh, I put in an order? What? Market, refresh, refresh. Anytime something like that happens, just refresh. There's my trade. Okay. Now, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Sometimes it goes down even to the 086, right? And it doesn't break. But we're hovering. Let's look at where we got out. 357 we were before. Okay, hold on. That's where we started. So we're chilling. Our liquidation is $121,000. We're at 111. That's because I only have $1,000 in trade. I could walk away from this and it'd be almost impossible for them to liquidate me. Now we're getting near the bottom, okay? I'm jumping the gun. You should never do this. It could reverse on me. It's still before AM pump time. I'm really looking for trouble. Now I only have a $4,000 gap between me and liquidation. Here we go. Let's look for the 226, the 113, and then the 086, the sledgehammers. Boom, boom, boom. You could see no matter what, we are slowly drifting down into the lower coordinates. AM pump time, none of that has anything over playing the number. Trading by price and protection, the sword and the shield. Could it run up $4,000 from here? Yeah, it could. But this is not safe. I'm going to wait. It's not safe. It is not safe down here. Didn't break. The whole number did not break. It's 9:17 a.m. I am going to wait. Now, a snap decision like that you can make. What else was the cue? The tails. Hold on. If it starts dumping, I could get right back in really fast. But look up here. Let's go really close. This is a tail coming out of a nice, beautiful red candle. A tail on the low time frames many times means a reversal. Let's look at the 1 minute. Not all the time, but the coordinates are drawing it down like gravity. All right, now I'm going to put in a more controlled position with a big gap so I could walk away if I want to. Now I have a $9,000 gap. Okay, there's $1,100 in the trade. Times 87 acts is like an $87,000 trade. And they would have to go back to 120 to liquidate me. It's 9:18 a.m. I could have waited till after 9:30, but I'm an eager beaver like that. You see weakness? I use this chart. I don't even log into BitMEX. I don't even have an account there, but I use their chart like a Stacy. I see weakness. Where do I see weakness? Come here, look, Skippy. You're growing a tail. Look. You're growing a tail on your 1 hour. Right there. It's a sign of weakness. I just taught you about that. So, I doubt 111 will hold. So now, the whole method I was going to show you here is to just sprinkle in and adjust your gap. It's the whole point of this video. So if you're a little guy, you can sprinkle in like this. Open short. It's like chopping down a tree. Every time they pump, if you know the whole number is going to break, you just throw a little more. But never give up your sword, your shield. Don't give up your shields for arrows. You must have a $3,000 to $4,000 gap. If you go beyond that, you're giving up your shield. You're in trouble. See, I'm down 6%. It's nothing because I have so little in the trade. So this is how you set yourself up not to be liquidated. This is how you set yourself up to be strong. Here comes our AM pump. It's bringing us to 1160. Might even bring us to 112,000. Let's see it here. Look. Look at the 1 hour. What just happened? Hold on. Let's do auto. Okay, and it's 9:24 a.m. So they have a little pump happening. Everybody's getting excited because this is a known pump time. Nobody else will teach you this. It's in my Discord for free. On any one of my channels, just go ahead and click this. Now click show more right under the video. Boom. Bitunex, sign up. Discord, right there's Bitunex. Here's the Discord link. The Bitcoin Insider email list. Learn to trade from the Oracle. And there's a couple other exchanges. And here I put a link to an entire, you're going to love this, the new trading paradigm, an entire playlist about the walk away method, which is amazing. And this is how to toss a dwarf. AM pump rocket. This is why we didn't go in heavy. We'll put in one at 112. And we'll just put $300 there. More of an audible tone than anything else. Most likely they're going to go to 112,000. Let's see how Ethereum is doing here. Hold on. Ethereum is pumping as well, but I like to just work with one. Let's stay with Bitcoin here. So these are known pump times. Look at this, 9:26 a.m. And you can see it right here on the 3 minute, on the 1 minute. They might try to bring it up to 112. This is why you need a big gap. And I always like to daredevil trade. Of course, I'm going to short before the AM pump. When I tell you I know it's coming, because I know what's going to happen. Let's see if they make it to 112. We could sprinkle a little bit on top of here. Market, limit, market. So when you sprinkle, you do it at market. Sprinkle, tinkle, $44, a little bit. But we're really waiting to see if they hit 112. Our liquidation is still $120,000. I'm going to pause this for a moment. We have an order in right here for, let's see, 112. That'll make an audible tone. And we're probably down like 40%. Oh, 27%. Let's take a screenshot. We knew this was coming. This is not a big deal. But again, look, if you let the 27% scare you, that's how you lose money. Oh, without a doubt. You have to go by your liquidation price. This is why we don't watch this minutia. So right up here, they look like they're getting tired. Let's drop another 1, 2, 3. Now, if they go to 700, we'll do 1, 2, 3. Let's check their 1 hour again. Did that just shrink down a little bit? Did you see that? Plus it has the tail wagging. Let's pause it. I will be right back. It is 9:30 in New York City. Boom. AM pump time. So this whole video is to show you the easiest way to enter Bitcoin leverage trades with this staggered entry technique and creating the gap between you and liquidation. This is the new anti-liquidation countermeasure. Yeah, a protective feature. As long as emotionally you don't wreck the trade. This is why we do the walk away and we don't stare at every tick. So I'm going to go ahead right here and I'm going to give up. I'm going to tighten my gap. Okay, I'm going to put 1,000. No, I'm going to do $777. Open short. Okay, my gap just went to 116. What does that mean? Liquidation is at 116,391. We're at 111.6. So you got to make it to 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, and then $391. I hope they could do it. Let's take a screenshot. This is not adding to a loser in hopes to win. This is closing my gap and strategically entering the trade. This is my proper trade size now, where I want it to be. Look, and I'm going green in minutes. So we effectively timed their pump to the minute. Nobody else can do this. And now we're going green, and we are going to decimate them. All this in front of your face. And if I tell you that Bitunex is where you should trade, you should. If I tell you should get in my Discord, maybe you'd learn something. If I tell you that you should use cross leverage and 86x, maybe you should. We're going into the lower coordinates. I have to pause this for a minute. I'll be back. You watch the trade. Look at this. I went away just to pee, literally. Okay, watch this. In 2 minutes, we're green. I bet you our wallet's even going up. Oh, I can't tell because it didn't do the previous one. But this is not enough to close the trade, but I'm showing you staggered entry, and here we go. She's busting like a balloon. Unbelievable. Breaking down into the lower coordinates. I still have a good gap. Let's go ahead and hit it. Okay, so now my gap is $3,000. Do you want to see it up close? Hold on. Let's go ahead and pull that up right here and zoom. Liquidation is 114,398. I almost have the perfect $3,000 gap. I'm off by $100. Epic. Right now I'm up $400. Let's see the wallet. Yeah, there we go. You know you could close right there if you wanted to, and you have more money than you started with. But again, I want to let this run under the whole number. I'm going to pause it for a moment. So this fake out just wrecked everyone. Okay? I told you, I warned you of the tails, everything. You come to my Discord, you can learn how to do this. I'm going to break 111,000 without a doubt. Look at her coming in 21%. Boom. Boom. You've seen it. Up $600. Look. Look at the wallet growing. 18%. I'm staying until we break the whole number. I don't care. 16%. I could take that now. 15%. Let's take it. Boom. Let's fire off another one because we know what's happening. Beams are breaking. 2222. Boom. Nail it. Get rid of open orders. We don't need any of them. We are manually flying this starship, and we are going to destroy this whole number. We have a big enough... Oh, the gap is close. Look at the gap. Hit it. Nothing matters other than price. I am watching the beams break. We are weakening 111,000. This is epic. Here's the resistance point. They're trying to fight us. We're pretty heavy in the trade. We only have, we have a $3,000 gap. Now you might get nervous and say, oh God, I'm down. Don't look at all this noise. Walk away. What do you look at? I'll show you. This is the Coinbase 1 hour chart. You can walk away, you can watch TV, whatever. You know your liquidation price. Why watch the minutia of the trade going up and down? Why go through that? We just shorted the top of the AM pump, right at the hilltop. Boom. And now we're all the way down here. Now we just have to wait to collect our money. We just won a trade from start to finish right in front of you. And now we're coming in hot. You were worried we were down. Hold on, did I get a picture of that? Oh, I didn't. I had our last exit. Let's get a picture. I love screenshots. Okay, these are like my selfies. Michael Saylor is the only one that's been supporting the price. You know, over the past week, he bought another 3,000 Bitcoin. Okay, but not all at once. So he's the one holding the price up. This is going to be epic. So I'm going to walk away now. I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm sure that this is going to break. And I hope you learned from this because it's epic. Learn this and nobody could ever take it away from you. Go again. She's breaking again. Look at this. And I just showed you we were down, remember? Okay, we entered the trade. Here we are. We are broken under the whole number. 16%, 15%. Look at our wallet. Here, 14%. I'll take that. 15% right there, $400. Very, very nice. Now, I'll wait for them to go over the whole number again, and I'm going to do it again. Hold on. Let's do a little wallet check. Before we started this, we did these couple of little trades. No real kill shots, but hold on. Here's where we are now. So and we did this in a few minutes. So from 8,800 to 9,200. So it's like $450, whatever it was. Okay, slippage, fees, whatever. It doesn't matter. You take a picture, and then you begin again. Over and over again. We are relentless. I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you learned from this. It was a epic video on how to enter your trade safely, more secure, and how to win. Everyone have a great day. Imagine if you sat here and did this all day, how big your wallet would get. It's insane.